What's good, YouTube land? Well, that Decepticon set was a bit of a miss. Let's see how we feel about an Autobot set. These are Fuzer and Autobot Blastmaster. Is it Fuzer or Fuzer? And if it's Fuzer, he's not fuzzy, so he doesn't get that. He doesn't deserve that name. But I'm gonna go with Fuzer, not Fuzor, because those are Beast Wars things. But they're a pair of dudes who turn into one space shuttle. Nope, they don't form alt modes on their own. They combine into one space shuttle. At least, according to the package, which you can see a nice box art shot right there. They combine into one shuttle. And before I ripped it off, there's a same shot of that right there. Am I supposed to? Oh, I think that's a piece of the star map that you're actually supposed to. Okay. Oh, you're supposed to cut those out too. I've never paid attention to that. It doesn't. Why do they still give a fuck about that? I don't understand, but instructions. Here are the two little dudes. And yep, just looking at their kibble, they don't form solitary alt modes of their own. So let's take a quick look at Blastmaster, who's the butt of the space. Well, it's not a plane. I don't know what you call this vehicle. Just a plane. It's not a plane. But don't ever tell that to Mr. T. Or B.A. Baracus, I should say. Plane! A plane! A spaceship, I guess. No, it's a... space shuttle, I guess you could say. Yep, literally. Oh, no, it's a rocket. I'll have to look at these. So, yep, he's definitely a man wearing some wings and a jet booster that's upside down. I mean, unless he was flying upwards and needed to propel himself back down, I guess. Right into the... oh, God, he does not move much. Shoulders are on ball joints. The neck is on a hinge. Is there a waist swivel? I don't think there's a waist swivel. No, there's no waist swivel. The hips are on ball joints. The knee. He's got knee. I mean, every mini-con's got knee, but for the purpose of the transformation. Speaking of, I mean, what else is there to say about this guy? He's white pants and a blue shirt. His red helmet's kind of cool. It's too tiny to even get in there to see the details. So, transformation, if you want to call it that. Flip the head up. I have to get in real tight. Sort of bring the hips back and plug the arms into the hips, and then this does not feel good. Plug the wings. And then just bring these up all the way. Eventually. Ugh. There we go. Tab the arms back in. So there's the back half of a plane. There's some nice sculpting on the wings. There's a old NASA logo on each side, on the tail fin. Some nice paint on the thrusters. And you've got a peg, a sawed-off peg for whatever reason. I'll give you just a shot. Yeah. So that's one half of a plane. Let's look at Fuzer. Hilariously, he's got guns in his hands, guns molded into his hands. So at least he has a weapon. At least he can somewhat fight. Pew pew, bang bang, pew pew, bang bang. No, he's not. No, he's not Mick Foley. I do kind of like. I like how hilarious his shape is. The sort of the sides of the plane give him a nice curvature to his arms. His legs are hilariously. He's got some thick shins, boy. Like, damn. I get they have to transform like that, but I do kind of like his red helmet. At least you can see the silver paint on his face and all these knick-nads and doodads and bip-bops and things on his chest, whatever they are. And sort of, it kind of looks like that silver paint kind of gives like he's wearing a thong. Yeah. Given there's also a triangle down to his blue pants. Or at least it gives the idea. Does he have a waist swivel? He does have a waist swivel, sort of. It doesn't go very far. You got about Shoulders, much more range. Actually go all the way out. Nothing at the head. Again, the waist is Hips can at least go all the way forward and suck in on themselves. So that's something. It can go out about that much. He does a good job. It's tiny little robot mode. It's adorable. His pistols are adorably baby blue, or some yeah, I'd say that's baby blue. But transformation. I guess fold out the cockpit. Oh, his arms are on a swivel inside to kind of get them up in the way, up in the proper. He also has a peg, but plug those in. How do these work? How does Fuzer work? Fuzer, how do you fuse? Okay, copy it out, over, up, click, rotate. Oh, rotate. You have to. The waist joint is actually necessary. You have to rotate and then fold up. Aren't we fancy? And then tab them in. Plug everything and hope that it stays in place. Because right now it's feeling like it really doesn't want to stay in place. Yeah, there we go. The legs plugged into each other. Flip down the weirdly blue pegs. And then take these two pieces and you've got a little on my little rocket ship, which hilariously has a peg at both ends. I don't know why that one's sawed off. It was such a weird angle. It's an okay alt mode. Kind of holds together somewhat. It's vaguely NASA looking, vaguely appropriate. I'm not sure what era this well, knowing Transformers is probably an 80s era NASA rocket ship. But why? If we're thinking about this is them supposed to be on the field of battle. How good of a disguise, because your robot's in disguise, how much good is a disguise of a rocket ship? Because you're going to stand out in anywhere that's not Florida. Florida, they're just going to go, hey, there's a rocket ship over there. And hey, there's some weird guy robbing a bank with an alligator right next to it. Because that actually happened in real life. Somebody tried to... No, they didn't rob a bank. They tried to rob a Wendy's with an alligator. Florida. But yeah, this is not the best disguise. As an alt mode, it's kind of cool. I question why you have two pegs. Because there's no chance in hell you're going to play with one half of this by itself. You're just going to go fling. Like, at least as a rocket ship, you have a little bit of whee. For comparison, even though I haven't actually filmed this review yet. And maybe this is a hint at what's coming next. Here's Skylynx in his airplane mode. They're both NASA themed, slightly different color schemes, but it's so small it fits on the wing of Skylynx, or that's how big Skylynx is. But yeah, they're pretty. This is a what? What would you scale this? I don't even know the sense of scale anymore right here. But yeah, they both have the same NASA logo. So, yep, that's how it looks there. And I guess you could, theoretically... Is there even a way to plug it into... No, you have to plug it... I'm taking... Airwave, because I don't have Ironworks set up. Kind of have to plug it in like that. Or... Actually, probably better. I think about it. If you want, plug it in like that. Although, I don't know any time it's going to get off the ground very well. I could plug it into the conning tower, which is hilarious. See? I mean, I'd say this is marginally better than the Decepticon set, just because of the sheer hilarity. Like the, but it's. I'd recommend it more if you want a very tiny rocket ship with tiny little baby blue windows and basically two robots underneath. Look at all that kibble. But if you want it for those reasons, and I don't see why you wouldn't, then go for it. It's not a very good. It's not a very good pair of action figures. It's a gimmick, a neat gimmick, but that's all it really sums up to. That's all minicons are really. It's just a gimmick. But I mean, that's transforming in a nutshell. That was what sold them originally. But the combining gimmick. I'm getting way off topic. Thank you for watching. It's an okay rocket ship. Very panel heavy, but eh. And we'll see potentially. Well, I just showed you the next video potentially, but we'll get to that at some point in the near future. And to know when that is, even I don't know when that is, so never mind. Patreon! All the time. Thank you for watching. Until next time, let's rock it! NASA shut down. Sad. But Power Rangers reference! Tell me if you got that reference in the comments without me saying it. Well, I want spam. Well, maybe not spam, but comment down below. Let's rock it. Just because. And until next time, keep it weird. Bye.